Alright, we're pretty close to our goal of high fame. High enough for us to finally be able to use one of the Heaven Stones and be able to get some magic resistance off of that. So, I'm going to do one more Fighters Guild quest. I didn't proceed with well, I didn't proceed with going to Orin. I'm sure that he'll be in touch eventually, so let's see here in Chaining Hall if this guy has any news for us.
What can I do for you, meat? Need something to do?
Yes, I do, but I heard that you can advance me?
Your accomplishments are impressive. Because of this, I bestow upon you the rank of Warder of the Fighters Guild.
Great, thank you. Okay, time to get a contract then.
I've got something for you. Could be tough. There are some escaped fugitives for you to find, meat.
Alright, what happened then? Prison break?
Some real hard cases got out of the Breville prison. Been terrorizing the locals ever since. The watch is useless, so we step in. Get to it.
Alright, let's get to work then. Where are they?
To hunting.
Actually,
You've got
he might have a little bit more detail. Fugitives?
Apparently, there are 3 or 4 of them.
3 or 4
nasty
of them,
from
real
what
nasty.
I hear.
Alright.
Get to
Well,
hunting.
I guess it's kind of the same story. You know, I guess there's something to be said about the immersion of Oblivion compared to Skyrim, where in Skyrim... Oh. Well, sometimes in Oblivion the game just crashes, you know? So, we're in Breville, and as I was saying before I got rudely interrupted, there's something to be said about the immersion of Oblivion compared to Skyrim, as there's a lot more of you having to ask around people to get information than just, oh, you got your quest, here's a quest marker for you, go do it. Although this is probably going to amount to that pretty much, but let's talk to you there.
Ranaline. I cook at the Lonely Suitor.
Okay, good to know. Do you hear anything about some fugitives?
I'm not talking about them. Not to you. I barely know you.
Oh, well, I mean, you know, that can be easily fixed.
Take care. Well met.
How about now?
Sure, I know about them. Look, you didn't hear it from me, but rumor is that they're hiding out in Bloodmane Cave. 4 of them. Bad news.
Alright. Okay, we got our information.
Bye.
4 of them, you say. Well, that is going to be a bit tricky then. If we can get them one at a time, then it might not be so bad. But if we can't, then we might be in trouble. Also, you see that there's a green on the quest marker instead of red, so it could be that these guys are standing outside, or at least one of them is standing outside. So that might actually work in my favor, because the more open space you have, the easier it is to dodge and all that. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to pick a fight with an imp, but okay. Let's see what we can do. Oh, but there's 2 of them. I mean, I'm taking so much damage from magic. See? It's always a problem, it's freaking magic. We can just get one of you. Actually, okay, your buddy just killed you. That's hilarious. Let's get the imp gold then. Okay, we have to be a little bit more patient. I'm going to heal up. Actually, it did well. Okay, that gives us a whole lot of magic to play with. That's really nice, actually. But although we should probably save this for the quest that we're actually meant to do. Regardless. Okay, we got a 45 magicka by 50. That's the only effect, right? Alright. Yeah, we can work with this. I was just kind of hoping that these guys... okay. Yeah, we're going to take some fire damage inevitably. ay. Yeah, like, I can dodge them if I stay at a distance, but if they come at me melee, it feels like there's nothing I can do at that point. And when they use fire magic, it seems that they're able to spam it much more. Let's do a restore fatigue, so we get a bit better damage. I mean, that is close. Too close. But at least we managed to do it. There's some nightshade. So we used a lot of poisons to kill the Blackheart guy, so better work with that. I found Bloodmane Cave, and it looks like we do have to go inside. Alright. Again, you know what? You know the plan here. If we can get them to come to us one at a time, then it might not be so difficult. If they end up fighting together, then we're in trouble. So I'm just going to sneak around for a bit and try to evaluate the situation. Goals. I picked up something that I didn't need, but what was it that I picked up? Oh yeah, this. Okay, drop that. Okay. So just have to take ginger steps here. There's a gas trap? Odd. Okay, that one opens the door. I don't know if there's any benefit to pulling the others. Maybe we'll just leave it be for now. There's very clearly a person there, so let's see if we can drag them out. Okay, so these guys are pretty tough. That's a lot of HP. But he's taking a little bit of damage. Okay, let's try to go for some adrenaline rush. Jeez. Okay, he doesn't do... the damage isn't crazy.
You shouldn't have come for us.
So that's good. Although we probably need some fatigue potions. Just so we can actually do this a bit better. Alright, we're getting here.
You've made a big mistake.
Okay, I'm taking some damage because of the stagger, but we're getting him. There we go, got him. And we were able to drag him out without alerting his buddies, which is very good news. We can now wait. Yeah, I did use Adrenaline Rush for this, right? So let's wait 24 and do it again. Nothing like being patient. Oh yeah, this guy had some chainmail stuff on him, but I guess it's kind of made it irrelevant by us already having picked up Elven armor earlier. It's just that we're not using it right now. Alright, next person. So far, it seems that the conditions for us are pretty ideal. So we'll just continue to tread lightly and pick up the mushrooms whenever available. Okay. Some potions. Yeah, the next enemy must be coming on pretty soon. Yeah, they're more spread out than I expected. I guess it adds a little bit to the tension, though. Other thing to be added is that while we're leveling alteration here, we can potentially, at some point when our skill is high enough, we can start using alteration effectively by just casting shield spells on us, and then increase our protection even more. But I'm probably going to wait until I have an alteration at 50 to start doing that. These walls are going to fall, I know. And there's another person. Okay, let's get her busy and have adrenaline rush ready. Save the game. Yeah, these guys are getting a little bit tougher. I don't know if she's actually stuck. She's stuck. She can't get through the freaking... Okay, now she can.
You shouldn't have come for us.
It's probably better like this. You can actually tank the damage pretty well, which works in my advantage.
You've made a big mistake.
Okay, come at me. Get the circle surf going. I'm running out of damage because of the fatigue, that's fine. Drink a couple of those. Man, I made a mistake there. That's fine. Because our fatigue regenerated pretty quickly, so now we can do some serious damage to you. And there you go, she's dead. Ashanta. Yeah, she has some pretty mediocre gear, I guess. Let's wait 24 again, because I'm gonna want to keep using it. Adrenaline rush makes makes everything a little bit more convenient in terms of damage. Okay, take that. Oh yeah, I forgot to repair our stuff. There you go, armor increasing. Oh wait, that was restoration, sorry. Yeah, that was restoration. Yeah, we need restoration to get to 50 as well, because it will just help a lot more with the type of spells that we can cast. I was looking for my skills screen. Yeah, there it is, 49. We only need one more level in restoration, and then we can go for journeyman spells. So that's pretty good. So I'm guessing this is another section of the cave. Yeah, and he just attacks us instantly when we enter this part of the cave. So it's actually... Yeah, I see what they went for here. Because people are usually not going to come here with the sneaky characters, so... they're going to be caught off guard for sure. Okay, actually he was here the whole time. But that's good, because that means that we can actually go for an adrenaline rush this time. And not have as much of a problem. Yeah, it's impossible to dodge. That's crazy. We got the stagger. I guess we can really just brute force that shit. He yields a dwarven bow. That would be better damage than the silver bow for sure. So guess I'm dropping this one. Bind that to 5. So at least we got something out of these, even with the death. Let's wait 24. And repair everything. Yeah, this is how he saw us before, because there's a little hole in the ceiling there. Pretty clever. Take the gold. I mean, I guess we can just drop down, but let me repair first. Alright. Back in business. Oh, I didn't take this before. Okay. The last person is quite close already. Let's go for the cheap shot.
Hello? Who's there?
There you are. This guy is going to be a mage. It's going to really screw me over. Okay. Adrenaline rush goes up. Nice freaking staggers. At least my heavy armor is increasing. Oh, this guy is getting staggered. Fucked as well. So it's actually not going too badly.
You shouldn't have come.
No! When I thought that I had everything in control, he cast a spell. And I'm dead. No, you see how much damage he did with the fire spell there? That is so stupid. Wow, you see? Like, he wasn't able to hit me with melee, but he can still hit me with the spell. The damage is fucking ridiculous. I guess the only way to go about this is to use poison. We only have a couple, but it should be enough, because this guy doesn't have that much health. Let's just be careful not to be found here. Yeah. Just use a couple of poisons on him, and we should be okay. Because, yeah, at this point, if he's going to just use like a high damage touch spell on us, what the hell am I supposed to do? There you go. Now he's dead. Dagger of Dispel, huh? That's interesting. But I guess that means we're going to sell it. Alright. You're done. Screw you for being a mage. And we move on with our lives. At least we finished the contract, right? Maybe he has something good here. Okay, a little bit of gold, that's fine. Let's try to see if there's anything good here, but yeah, I'll just finish looting off camera, and then we can just go get our reward for all of this. I mean, the most important reward is going to be that Fame 20 that I was looking for. So, alright, see you in a minute.
Shouldn't you be in Breville, being useful?
Yeah, I already did that.
You've got a contract. Took care of all of them, did you? And you're still alive. Fantastic. You're full of surprises. Here's your payment. Good work.
quest completed.
Good day.
Well, is he going to give me some money? I don't know, but regardless, we just want to check the fame. It's 20, and that's perfect. Now, to go to the Stone of Aetherius, which is the one that is going to give us the magic resistance power, we have to go to Skingrad. Well, more precisely, remember Bleak Flats Cave from before? We have to go just south of that. So, oh, it's right there, actually. Yeah, we can now collect this. Oh, this might not be the one. Oh yeah, it is, it is. Because I thought there was another stone there, so I wasn't sure, but... Aetherius Stone. The stars in their courses mark the hero's doom upon Aetherius, and we get this greater power here. So for 2 minutes you get plus 50 magic and 20% resistance. And I went ahead and leveled alchemy quite a bit again, so we're at level 66 now. This is so that I can get an intelligence plus 5 for the next level, and we are ready to get that now. So I just need to pop up a couple more mysticism levels, because that's also an intelligence skill, and then we're going to be ready to level up. And while I do this, I can also explain you a little bit of what I want to do. So last time around we got a power that gives us resist magic. Great, but it's only 20%. And if you go try to make a spell that increases your resist magic right now, it's really expensive, because it's a high tier spell and our restoration only just hit 50, so we're not quite ready for it yet. And besides, we have so many buffs that we want to cast on ourselves before battle, it just starts becoming a little bit too much. So there's the level up. We need to do something else here, and I'm thinking that I probably just need to be more offensive with my protection against mages. Now, I don't mean like I'm going to start shouting slurs at him, no. I mean that I need to just stop them from casting altogether with the illusion spell. Silence.
I do have a... Very good.
Although,
Goodbye.
I think what I want to do is to have a weapon that I can enchant with silence and use it to fight mages with. It just seems like the most reasonable thing to do. Sleep. And there you go, level 7. So we can put intelligence plus 5, willpower plus 5, endurance plus 5, just as planned. Eventually, some point we're gonna have to start putting some points back into strength, just because, I mean, it's clearly going to be necessary later on. I just didn't want to do it right now. But yeah, with all of the magic that we are using, it's going to...
How do you do?
Yeah, it's going to have some consequences that is just... We really needed to work on these stats because, you know, our racial choice and all of that, they start pretty low. And we already got them to a pretty decent number. So, magic, 120 magic to work with is pretty decent for our circumstances. Now, there is a problem with my play, with silence. Is that the only way to get it is by buying a spell, and the lowest level spell that we can get is a journeyman, which means that I have to level illusion from 13 all the way to 50. Yeah, that's a bit problematic. But in any case, I wanted to see real quick if I have any illusion spell on self. There's light, but I think probably the easiest thing is to get one of these charm spells and cast it on the shopkeeper. I mean, that makes sense, right? Like that. Yeah. I'm gonna do this. Of course, I'm going to skip ahead, but yeah. If you do like this, it doesn't, it's not that slow, see? It's already increasing pretty quickly. So, see you in a bit. Alright, the deed is done. A new journeyman of illusion. Because yeah, we really needed to do this. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if this is going to work. I don't really get... It's not so easy to practice ahead stuff to figure out what's going to work or not, like in Skyrim, because stuff just takes longer. This game is more grindy than Skyrim is, so I'm figuring out some of these things as I go. Regardless, we got illusion to 50, and it actually took less than 10 minutes, so I didn't waste as much
What's
time
this
as it
about?
might have seemed. Great. So, is it daytime, by the way? Can I go buy myself some heavy armor training? Because I think that I need that too. It's not on this side though. Still buying heavy armor on every level because this is going to help our endurance and also just give us a lot of defense. Just the fact that you're able to have this 38 defense rating. It's pretty good. And did I make myself a shield spell? Yes, I did. 20% for 30 seconds. So that makes it even better because when I cast this, then I'm going to have well, okay, spell effectiveness when you wear armor, it's bringing this down a little bit, but I have more than 50% defense. So that's pretty good. Anyway, let's talk.
I hope I can.
Let's train.
There's much I
We
can
have a
show.
lot of money because I've been selling the potions that I made to level alchemy.
Let's see if we
So,
pay attention and you can learn a little.
and this is going to
Knowledge.
increase our defense even more
Knowledge.
every time that we do this.
Knowledge is the key.
Alright, done?
Farewell.
And yeah, okay, it only increased it by 1 point, but you get the idea. Every time you get a little bit more. And right now, heavy armor 47. We're getting close to that journeyman mark. Now, the perk for journeyman heavy armor isn't really the greatest one for us. It just means that the armor is going to degrade less quickly, but since we already solved the repairing problem, it's not really that big of a deal. Regardless. Now, we have to go buy ourselves an illusion, well, a silence spell, right? Let's go get one from Breville. The cheapest one is there. You have to track down Eterianus. Yeah, that's really her name. It doesn't sound very good, I know. So no
Have a look
problem,
around.
let's just buy the spell.
You won't find better prices
It's
in all
this
Tamriel.
hush here. I wish that I didn't sell my silver claymore, but honestly, for the type of build that we're doing, the best weapon is the longsword.
Greetings.
So I think I have to go
you
to
ever
this
browsed
fighting chance over here
Goods at free
and get
prices.
ourselves just whatever highest level weapon we can get right now. If it's only steel, that's fine.
Yes?
You only have steel longswords. I don't know if this is ideal, but the price is pretty cheap regardless. I know that this isn't the best weapon right now, but it's going to be good enough for our purposes. Trust. We also have... I made myself a better damage spell. This one here, because we can actually cast this now at Restoration 50. So 45 blade, 45 fatigue, 45 strength. All of those things increase your damage. So even with a relatively modest weapon, we should still be able to make this work. Now, we need to work our way into some enchantments. So I have some soul gems, but we're going to need to get more. And we're going to need to be able to soul trap as well. Okay, so the Mystic Emporium in the Imperial City, in the Market District, they will sell filled soul gems. So you can see a bit of an
Have a look at
example
my
here.
wares.
So
I'm
you have
sure
a
there's
filled
something
common
to
soul
suit you.
gem, you have some empty ones as well. Okay, these ones are all filled actually. So that's good. And then you can,
Go
this
ahead.
guy here, he'll also
Let's
have
do
a couple.
business.
Yeah, so he has a few empty soul gems, he has a few that are filled. Now, I guess you need to get lucky if you're going to actually get a filled grand soul gem out of these guys. I don't even know if it's possible. He has an empty one right now. But okay, so the trick to restock people's inventory in Oblivion
I offer the
is
finest goods
to
and lowest prices
wait
in all
72
Cyrodiil.
hours, so 3 days. And I'm noticing something interesting with this guy. It seems that he, no matter how many times you reset, it seems that he's always going to have the empty grand soul gem on him. But then the other ones are varied, and I think this is probably leveled because you can get common soul gems, lessers, and sometimes petties. And let me see
Take care.
if the other merchant here
Go
has
ahead,
the same rule. Let me check.
Have a look around. You won't
yeah,
find
this
better
one seems
prices
to
in
just
all
get
Tamriel.
like random assortment of either common, lesser, petty. So this is probably leveled. Like at higher level,
Farewell.
it's probably easier to buy soul gems from these people.
How goes it?
But I guess in general, we're probably, it's not the most reliable thing to do here. We probably want to get souls for ourselves. So that means soul trap spell, right? So to get a soul trap spell, there are a lot of merchants that sell the cheapest one, which is apprentice level.
Hi.
So it works out pretty great for us.
Could I?
I just chose to come to Breville again, and now we can talk to Delphine. Not the one from Skyrim,
Hello,
fortunately. Her name is
Guildmate.
Delphine Jens or something like that. It's
Greetings, Guildmate.
this lady here in the blue. So let's do our art of the deal.
Delphine Jend, creator of the celebrated Enemies Explode spell.
I mean, enemies explode sounds pretty good. You're not actually selling. It's the same thing again. You're not in business hours, right? Get a discount. And there we go. Okay, so we are now proud owners of Soul Trap.
Farewell.
So, if you want a nice source of soul gems, it's easy. You just have to raid every single Mages Guild chapter across the country
Have powerful wisdom.
and get all of
Could
the
be a
soul
dangerous
gems that are
situation.
free. So, I'm going to take some time to do that. And see you on the flip side. Hello again. So, we made out with quite a bit of soul gems, as you can see here. And now I was thinking that with all of these, the best place to get the soul gems really is the Qarl Mages Guild, because as it turns out, they have, I think, 4 grand soul gems, and 2 of them were already filled. Now, I don't know if this is going to be the same for everyone, but I have the feeling that it might be, because I didn't see any items on the Mages Guild respawning, so I mean, I can check that later, but regardless, I came out with 2 grand soul gems that have greater souls on them. Now, it's not really a grand soul, but it's not bad either, and I figured that this is good enough to do some enchantments. When we get grand souls, we can just make a better one. Like, it's literally just a steel sword. You know, it's not like something that I'll be wasting. So, let's do it. Like I said, silence 1 second. Soul trap, also 1 second. Call it... You guys know The Rock, know your role, shut your mouth. And how many charters do I have on this? 133. That's not bad. I figured that we might as well give ourselves even more defense by coming here and doing a shield enchantment on our armor. And I don't know, let's call it something stupid. There you go, Skyrim reference for you guys. And boom. Now it does cost money every time that you enchant something, but that, I mean, we have so much money, that's not really a big deal. And there you go, we just increased our defense rating by another 9 points. And if I equip my shield, we're at 48, and then we even have a spell to increase our defense, which will put us at a whole as 66% of damage mitigated. So we just basically reduced our difficulty by a lot, at least when it comes to physical damage. When it comes to magic damage, I'm going to bind this weapon to something too, because why not? And we can go test it out a little bit. Remember those imps from the sideways cave that were giving me so much trouble? I feel like I really just want to put the fear of God in them, you know? Feather and our damage spell. And now enjoy not being able to cast, sir. Yeah, Unfortunately, the damage isn't as great, but... Screw you! That makes me happy. Aha, did you think that you were going to cast a spell on me, huh? And these guys, their melee damage is pretty easy to telegraph. I went for a power attack first, just for the means. And there you go, soul captured. So yeah, and we're also increasing our blade when doing this, so that works out pretty well for us. Oh, shit! I forgot about that detail. Right, we need to push our armorer to 50 before we can do this properly. See, so I guess maybe I can go into some Fighters Guild stuff again, and then take advantage of any opportunities to explore.
It's my pleasure.
Yeah, give me a contract, please.
Good to see you're looking for more work. There's certainly more to be done. I need you to help Alante of Alinor.
Alright, what's happened to her?
Alante is a scholar interested in researching Deidre worship. Meet her in Brittle Rock Cave, help her find the shrine, and keep her safe.
Oh shit, Deidre. We haven't fought many of those yet.
That's what Alante is. Go protect Alante.
Okay, this might be
She's
a
doing
bit
important
difficult,
research.
but could be a chance for us to get some souls out of it. Another thing that I could have done in terms of enchantments would be to put a feather enchantment in one of my armor pieces. Just well, you just be able to make your heavy armor just that little bit lighter, right? Improves your movement speed and all of that. It's pretty good. Oh, there's a wolf. Actually, I should let him hit me a bit, no? We're close to a heavy armor level. Yeah, let's do it. Now, to practice stuff, I guess we can go for... Yeah, there you go. Look at that defense right now. Pretty good. Yeah, because with the shield enchantment up, yeah, I told two-thirds defense. I'm going to hit you a little bit. Wait, I put the wrong thing up. My soul trapping weapon is on 4, on 2, sorry. Yeah. As long as there's no one else around that might ruin my vibe here. Yeah, there you go, heavy armor increase. And I can also take his soul. Alright. Works great for all of us. We can repair our things. Oh shit. It maybe was a little bit premature to enchant our armor. Alright. Yeah, we really have to level our armor skill pretty quickly then. Regardless, it still works out for us. We already made it to the cave in question. And because this is also going to reduce our defense rating, but it's not the worst. If the armor breaks, we're going to have to... Oh, there you are. Yeah, this quest might be a bit difficult though, because I'm pretty sure that this woman is not essential here, so if she dies, you're just screwed.
Oh yes, how do you do?
Hello, Fighters Guild here.
You must be from the Fighters Guild. Excellent. I'm looking forward to our investigation. Fascinating subject, these deeds.
But yeah, if this quest is impossible for some reason, we can just come back later. So yeah, tell me about this shrine.
My research shows there is likely a shrine in these caves. I'll need you to accompany me to the shrine. Handle any difficulties.
Okay.
Stay close, please. What can I do for...
Yeah, so she doesn't have
close,
follower
please.
commands, otherwise I would tell her to wait. So she's just going to be moving in on her own. I should move ahead of her. Because, yeah, for sure, there's some goddamn dater. Okay, but this is not too bad because I guess she's basically just gonna be slow walking the whole time. So as long as we move ahead of her, we can keep her out of trouble. Yeah, that's what I feared. Freaking clan feared. Because of the whole reflect damage situation, I think that they just really mess you up. I mean, let's try it. I guess you just need a little bit of timing. Okay. Okay. 2, 3. Now wait until he's low. Get the soul. Okay, we got him. Now let's do 2 poisons on this guy. Well, be careful. Let him get low. No! Oh my god! I didn't get the soul from that one. That's okay. I guess that's only so much we can do. Because he nearly killed me straight up. Repair. Okay, unlock this. Incidentally, what type of soul did I get from those guys? It's probably a lesser, right? I'm pretty sure it was a lesser. Maybe it's not really so significant to go for lesser souls. Ah, the Remora. Well, the Remora are black souls, so it's not really worth it either way. How about... yeah, let's cast some shields. Now these guys are using oh my god, okay. Really powerful magic, so this is what we made the silence weapon for. At least these guys don't have reflect damage. What they do have is way too good armor, so okay. Let's get ourselves some restore fatigue. Yeah, I don't know if this is worth it, to be honest. But at least with the silence weapon, we can actually fight it. Yeah, there's no soul gem large enough because this guy, like I said, he is a black soul. They're considered NPCs. But okay, at least we managed to do the job. This weapon is going to break though. Okay, well, we can at least charge it, right? Yeah, we can. Let's throw some petty souls at it, because we still have quite a few. And then... repair. There we go. Get our armorer up so that we get closer to a goal. And yeah, when there's another Dremora, for sure we're gonna have to use the silence weapon, because otherwise their fire spell will completely destroy us. Do we want to go here? I guess we do. Oh, but there's nothing interesting actually. Okay, did I grab the skull by mistake? Yes, I did. Okay. Because I think that our NPC here is going to keep walking forward no matter what we do. So it will be a little bit concerning if she moves forward. Okay. There's another data here. Let's use the silence weapon, but this time let's use it with some damage bonus instead. I guess I can also use a... No, we only have one poison left. We have to save it for more because for sure there will be more. So let's drink a couple of Restore Fatigue. Damn it. He caught me with that. He's still catching me. Oh god. Okay. We're having some trouble here, but he's pretty low already. Who the hell is hitting me there? Oh man, is there another one? Okay, potion. Yeah, our damage is kinda sucking right now. And that's a scamp. Oh my god. No, you guys are just gonna kill me because there's two of you. Okay. Drink another one of these. Holy stagger, man. Okay. He died. I think he actually summoned that scamp. Okay, yeah, like we're running out of damage really quickly because of the weapon taking damage. Well, let's wait another hour. Alright. Not the end of the world. But yeah, see, like, I think without a silence weapon, we would be so boned right now. Gotta be real here. Okay, who's next? I feel that I probably should also be increasing the brightness a little bit more. I was trying to make it a bit more balanced, but it always feels so dark in dungeons. Okay, this is a little bit better. It's probably going to be too bright when we're outside, but what can you do? More Clan Fear. Okay. I'm not going to bother with the... Not going to bother with their souls. We need to damage... we need to use poison. But the problem is that we're straight up out of poisons right now, so... I can probably still get something done with the bow. It's just, yeah, our damage is not going to be crazy, but it should be good enough to kill him at least. We can even increase our damage a little bit if we use 45 fatigue. Not by a lot. And I can't let him come too close because this guy has a leaping attack. Okay, not going too bad so far. Out of magicka to cast another 45, I guess.
Stay away!
Actually, you can probably kill this guy, right? Yeah, get him. Good job. I could probably be using her a little bit more, to be honest, but I'm a bit scared. Because I'm pretty sure that if she dies, we're done. Oh, okay, this is it already? I think it is. Okay. Remora and the scamp. So we can definitely use our silence weapon. on the Remora. Maybe combined with some adrenaline rush. Okay, the scamp is coming first, actually. Have to think a little bit about this. If the scamp comes first, then I can fight him like this a bit. I normally wouldn't want to use the bow much, but I think it's a bit safer for us right now. Especially because this guy has more health than the other enemies in this dungeon. Damn it, I missed. And also, yeah, because our armor is kinda not in the best condition right now. But I think we can probably do this with some adrenaline rush. I'm going to save. Okay. Yeah, because he's not doing a lot of damage to us. As long as our shield is active. So... okay, yeah, we can get him like this. There we go. Scamp dealt with. His skin will actually allow us to make a reflect damage, which is kind of crazy when you think about it. Okay, how's our armor doing? Really badly. Okay. We might have to take it off. Otherwise it's going to break and then we can't use it at all. Yeah, this Remora here. It's a Remora mage. Just save the game. Bait him to come to us. No, he summoned a scamp. Missed. I'm struggling a little bit to actually hit him. How did that miss? What? How am I not hitting these? What? Okay, I don't understand. Literally, like, how am I not hitting? Okay, that one hit. Okay, silence weapon. Let's just take care of this. Damage. Yeah, he won't do much damage with melee. Okay, we got this. Okay, we might not have this. Hold on. Because I was straight up running out of health. Running out of damage because my weapon is broken. Come on, please. Whew. Holy crap. Hope you have anything good on you. Okay. I mean, it's not terrible. Wait an hour. I mean, this looks like the remains of a shrine. So is this the end of the quest?
I think I'll study this shrine a bit longer. You can make your way out here.
I'm sorry for hitting you, by the way.
I thank you again for your help. Please, take this as a token of my thanks.
Oh really? The quest is complete already? You're not going to keep moving forward? Well, that changes things a little bit. I wonder what she gives us. We got a book. Which means that this is probably a skill book, right? I guess I'll save it then.
You finished? Excellent. Good work, guildmate. Here's your payment for the contract.
Alright, so I get to advance now?
You've been doing a good job, and under a lot of scrutiny. I've been authorized to promote you to the rank of Guardian. Good work.
Okay, thank you. Is there any more work for me?
I understand Orain is looking for you again. Get to Qarl and speak with the man.
Okay.
Bye.
Trolls of Forsaken Mine. Well,
Hi there.
trolls are going to be a freaking pain for sure. Okay, back in Qarl, and we got a fresh batch of poisons, like I said, and I also made a few healing potions because we were running low on those. So we're in good shape for another mission right now. We have to go ask the Orain fella again.
I hope I can help.
Okay, you said that there was some work for me.
I've got another job for you. It's a sensitive one. I need you to find Varanus Daunton.
Oh no, did that guy get himself killed?
I sent him on a mission to Forsaken Mine. He and some others were supposed to clear the place of trolls. Haven't heard back from them in days. I want you to go check it out. I don't need to tell you how sensitive a matter this is. Get moving and report back to me as soon as possible.
Well, shit. This is going to be a problem.
We'd been contracted to clear the place of trolls. It was a tough job, but I felt the men I sent were up to it. I want to know what happened.
Alright.
Good morning.
You can do it.
Yeah, I know I can do it. Let's see where this is in the map. Leowin, really? Oh my god, okay. Let's go. What we can do. This is not a situation for the silence weapon. This is definitely a situation for our honor blade. Yeah, best damage possible. Okay, save. Yeah, bro is totally dead, isn't he? This is someone else. But she's very much dead. Yeah, this is bad news. Actually, maybe we just get some souls out of this. Because why not? Okay. Yeah, like the other Fighters Guild men that were here just straight up died. Also, textures glitching a little bit. It's not the worst though. These guys only had armor and stuff, so no wonder that they were having trouble. Another rat. Don't tell me that these guys died to the rats though. I went for the power attack just to save charges. Yeah, because we have a lot of petty soul gems, so it doesn't hurt to be filling them. Okay. What the hell happened here? Don't tell me that the rats killed you guys. I mean, I know that's not the case, but yeah. Okay, you have to unlock this. Damn it. Sometimes you just get impatient and then that's when you start breaking lockpicks. God. Damn it. For whatever reason, I'm not getting lucky with this one. I had it there. There we go. A bit of a time waste, but it's okay. Where the hell are these trolls? More rats? This is very weird. Okay, well, 3 souls basically. But a lot of dead guys. Yeah, don't know what to think of it. There's literally so many. For sure, Varanus has to be dead here. But there's no way it was the rats. Like, something has to have happened here. Okay, another chest. Very strange indeed. I think we need to go back and go, yeah, to this area here. Yeah, this is the way. Yeah, what the hell oh, Blackwood Company. Well, that would explain a thing or two. Is their armor better than mine? Because if it is, I might have to come back and grab it. I mean, I probably should grab this here at least. Let's test it out. Okay, so that gives me 46 with the Shivering. Now I have to subtract 9 from the result with the other ones. No, but it's clear that the armor, this one is way better. I should actually use, I don't know if I show up with this armor at the Fighters Guild, they might get a little bit pissed off, but the stats are better. So where can I keep this that it's not going? I mean, I suppose I can just leave it be on this guy for now and come back to get it later. It might be that Blackwood Company were the one. Okay, there's a troll. Okay, I was hoping that I didn't have to deal with a troll today. 50% defense. Let's put on the Skyforce Steel here. I mean, yeah, we still need poison for this though. Even if we can survive this guy a bit better now. I need some restore fatigue as well, because we're running out of damage quickly. Okay, now we should be able to get him. Got him. I should have tried to go for his soul, to be honest, but for sure there's going to be more of them, so it's not that big of a deal. Okay, we need to do this, repair our stuff. So either these guys met because they were trying to, they came to the same contract and tried to steal it, and they fought each other, or I don't know, somehow the trolls ended up killing everyone. Hell if I know. Another rat. Okay. Can I have a free soul then? Yep. Actually, we can start using some of these. Okay, good enough. There's another troll. Okay, you know what? Same situation. Let's try to use some poisons, but we should also try to get this guy's soul, because I don't know what size it's going to be. Okay, let's put 2 poisons on you. Oh man. I should heal. Okay, no, we definitely need to go to the other weapon now. He's starting to regain health, so let's use another poison. Yeah, I need to know what type of soul you have, sir. He nearly killed me. But yeah, what type of soul did I get? I feel that it was a common soul gem, see, because it's separate from the others. Well, if that's the case, that's worth it. But we need to repair everything again. The battling is starting to get a little bit slow for us because there is just so much preparation every time that we go for a single enemy. I'm gonna go ahead and use some poison on this guy with the bow. Damn it! I was sneaking by accident. Okay, well, you're poisoned. Yeah, we need 3 poisons to kill these guys, otherwise they start killing again. I should probably... Okay, got his soul, perfect. I need to see what type of... Yeah, it's definitely common, so this is actually really good. I mean, common is not the best, but at this level, it's going to be difficult to get better soul yield than that. Let's, yeah, I mean, we can put the shield and then we can put some restore magic and then get our damage spell up. Yeah. If we get staggered, we're so screwed. So, wrong weapon. Yeah, it's just it seems that we're just not fast enough. So we're gonna have to go for poison. Just hit 2 of them real quick. Heal up. Not gonna worry about the soul on that one because I clearly I messed it up. I'm starting to lose armor rating because of this freaking Skyforce steel. Not being able to repair it. So the only way is just to continue repairing things until we learn enough. Come on. That's another armor level. So how much? 43. Yeah, we're still a long way to go. But I still think that we can do it with 2 poisons. I just really don't want to do it with 3. 3 just seems way too much waste. Okay, poison. I got staggered. I got staggered twice. That's insane. Man, I'm just getting so unlucky with the staggers right now. Okay, you know what? I changed my mind about all this. I think that we're just going to go for straight up adrenaline rush cheese. Because this, I'm just wasting too much time here. Especially when I was killing them before. Okay. I mean, I don't even need to use the poison. Just use this. Alright, I don't need to use the poison with the bow. I need to use it with melee. And now, with both of those buffs, poison up. So that I can take more damage. I mean, this is the run that I end up doing better, it seems. Well, adrenaline rush helps a lot. So, poison. Okay, soul captured, but that was still pretty close. Okay, that works for me. Repair everything. Well, if there's a lot more trolls here, I'm going to be screwed, but we have to wait for 24. If there's too many trolls, we're gonna have to just go back and restock our stuff and then come back. So I see one. Okay, same story. We damage cheese and adrenaline rush cheese. And then we poison. And then we poison again. Okay, that will work. Wait, 24. Yeah, our armor is going to break, which is probably the biggest problem of all this. Well, let's save the game. I don't know how many more trolls are going to be in this. If, yeah, I think if there's more than like one, then we just drop out and go get more stuff. Well, that is not a problem. Except that I don't know where it is. It must be downstairs. Right? Can't see him even with detect life, that's weird. But it must be downstairs. Take that. Ah, there you are. Well, in that case... Free soul. Yeah, might as well use the free soul to recharge our things. Recharge you. Okay. Yeah, for sure we're not done with the trolls, so I sincerely hope that there's only one left. Take that. Okay, there it is. Okay, so we do have Adrenaline Rush available, right? Okay. Just spam over all of our stuff. Poison up. Oh wait, wrong weapon. Okay, let's use one more. For once, I actually got the service drive to work. Okay, this guy's dead. Not going to bother with the soul right now. It's just way too... I mean, it's way too much effort for a common soul. Enemies nearby. That's a shame. Surely there must be a way that we can wait somewhere around here. Oh, that actually works. Okay. You have to be really cheesy with the spots that you can wait in. Okay, let's get back in there. Our armor is going to break, by the way. It's going to be complicated. Not going to bother with the soul from you, by the way. I don't have patience for that shit. Okay, let's see. Adrenaline rush goes up. And let's do this war cry instead. Actually, we can just stack everything, no? And then go for a poison. The last one that we have. But hit me though. And we need a lot of restore fatigue. We need to drink it early. That was the mistake before. Okay, and that actually let us punch through The regen, that was crazy. Alright. Good. Yeah, just combine all of our sources of damage, essentially. I guess that technically could count as a spell stacking, but I think I'll just allow it as long as it's, if it's powers and stuff that we have to recharge, I don't think it's too dramatic. I mean, we're completely out of poison right now, so we can maybe take on one more troll by stacking all of our stuff. Then we might be able to get another troll, but I think after this one we really just have to go. Okay, there he is. I'm gonna save game. Alright. Warcry goes up. Adrenaline rush goes up. And when we're ready to fight, we just come into the open and get this. Nah, I don't think we're gonna be able to do this. Let's drink through some restore head fatigue and restore health, but I think we're done. Oh, I found Virenus Daunton, and of course he's fucking dead. I'm not too surprised because this shit is way too difficult. I might still be able to save it. No. Come on. Ah! Holy shit, we're done. Whew. Okay. Alright, so after getting through all of this nonsense. So there was definitely one person from the Blackwood Company here, but it also kind of looks like these guys were killed by the trolls. Yeah, Virenus, he's here, and he's freaking dead. Man, I'm so sorry for his mother. But there's a bloody journal. Okay. And you also have a silver longsword. I feel that I should take this. But it's not really worth it. I feel like I probably need to wait for a better weapon for me to... The problem is, yeah, the silence weapon that I enchanted, the base damage of it is just shit. And that's kinda holding me back a little bit. So, I'm gonna have to consider that, but I probably want to enchant another one, but I need to get a better weapon before I can do that. Because, yeah, see, the difference in damage is pretty crazy, and it's actually really holding me back right now. Anyway, we need to read his journal. What does it say? Yeah, some conversation about how regretful his mother is. She's going to be even more regretful right now. And him questioning himself as well. Okay, we need to get to the beginning. We need to get to the end here. I've been giving another contract clearing out some trolls that have been troubling miners. Edward. Where is Edward? Is he dead? Oh, Edward is dead along with the rest. I fear I'll follow shortly. The fighting grew heavy with the trolls but was under control. Then the Blackwood Company came. And they just started attacking both the trolls and the people. Well, you guys left a lot of freaking trolls about. So, they didn't finish the job. They just came to sabotage us. Alright. Blackwood Company gone quickly as they came. Edward fought bravely. All did. Rest now. I hear trolls. I'm sorry, mother. My god. This is fucked. Well, we need to report to Orin. The Blackwood Company needs to freaking die. I mean, of course we already knew this, I just didn't remember all of the details. It's been a long time. There's something to be said about the stair. A ring of strength. Sure, that's going to increase our damage. Good thing about Oblivion, you can wear 2 rings. Okay, something to be said about the storytelling of Oblivion for sure. It's way better than Skyrim. It's just, it feels more involved. Like, it just feels like there's a bit more reason to care about the characters. I'm going to get a quick look here to see if there's any more trolls, although it's probably not really the best time to be fighting all of them, or to be fighting any more. I think that there's no more trolls after all. Going to save just in case I'm wrong. Ah, that's Edward. Well, sorry for him. Let's collect some of these for poison, because yeah, we also just lost all of our poison, so... Okay, let's get the hell out of here. Alright, repair everything, please. Not that one, because we can repair ourselves, but repair those. My enchanted stuff. Because it was nearly gone, my heavy armor there. Okay.
Good day.
Hammer up. And... get those. We're close to 44. But yeah, the problem is armor is a major skill, so we're going to have to level up again before we can get it to 50 properly. Okay, with that out of the way, we got everything in order.
Let me handle this. You're back. What have you found out?
I found out that Varanus is dead and the Blackwood Company is on our ass.
Dead! Dead! What happened? A journal? Let me see that. Blackwood Company. Bastards! Rank amateurs!
Rank
I don't
amateurs.
like to think how Valena is going to take this news. He was my responsibility. I'll be the one to tell her. I want you to lay low for a
She
while.
lost both
Talk
of
to
her
Azan or
sons.
grow cash. Let me deal with Valena. You've still got a career ahead of you.
You rank
We'll get through
amateurs. Okay. You know what? I forgot to get that Blackwood Company armor as well, but we were too heavy to take it. So you know what? Let's go take care of our inventory situation, and then go back to questing.